Testing, testing. Hey, yeah. Hey. Hey. Are we live? How you going, champions? Jim Cox, am I assembling the amp now? You already populated the board, right? I populated one of the boards, or two, like 4 of them. 4, 6, something like that. But I need to populate a whole shitload more of them. So I made some modifications to the layout. And now I've got to confirm the layout is correct on the new versions. And test them. Like actually put them in the amp and test them under load. And then continue building the rest of the batch and then order the next batch, because I don't want to order 100 boards until I've confirmed that everything's 100% a-okay. I'm putting the fan on. It's very hot and humid today. What is it? It's only 27, 28. What's up? Okay. See ya.
Hi, everybody.
This is Charlotte. She's doing my window art out the front for Christmas. She's doing a Santa reclining with a bass guitar and various other things. Right, let's get myself organised. Mark, no surgery yet. I waited 8 months to see what see that surgeon. She told me to go to physical therapy, which I've been doing for months. I'm seeing another doctor. I'm doing physio for my tennis elbow as well. What? Yeah, you've got it, don't you? You've got it, don't you? No, I gave it to you. Well, did I tell you it was in my bag and you didn't get it? Yeah, you must have it. You've already got it. You picked it up yesterday. You took it off me.
Yesterday.
Well, the other day. Oh, hang on. No, that was the other package. That was the one we sent earlier in the... I can't remember anything. It's got to be... It's in the orders. You've got to package it and... No, none of that's done. Nothing's done. You finished what? Oh, yeah. The outline. Yeah, cool. In white. Do you need any more colours? Tell Shell what you need. Who's supposed to wake Brad? I'm awake, bro. Just organising everything today. Every day's been an absolute shit fight here for the last 2 months. Yeah, don't get old, Mark. There's no fun in that. Yo. Oh, yeah? Mad. Need to put a dark background behind it or something, I think. Oh, once it's filled in, it'll be alright. Yeah. Just show the peeps. Here's the outline for the artwork. Don't know if you can make that out, but it's Santa kicking back. Looks like he's quite tubby. And it looks a little bit like a Stingray base, except for the headstock. That's a pretty funky headstock. Oh, there's a Rudolph. It's a bit hard to see with the reflection. Oh yeah, up in the corner up there. There's Rudolph. That's behind my head. Hang on. There we go. Yeah, so we're just doing the window art, champions, for Christmas. Beauty. I'll show you the finished result. I'll post it up if we don't have it finished today, but otherwise I'll go out there with the camera and show you. Sorry, trying to catch up on everyone's chat. Lyle, good to see you, mate. It's just a little bit worried that your house had eaten you, but it's good to hear you kicking on with it. It's a big job you've taken on there, buddy. It's good to hear you're kicking it in the ass. Hi, Brad. How do you explain these hours you're late? Explain yourself. I don't explain myself to anyone. There's been a lot of people asking me to explain myself this week, and I've basically been telling them all to get fucked. Because everyone's like, when will it be ready? You said it would be ready. Oh, yeah, it should be ready by now. Well, should it? Really? How do you know my fucking workload? So yeah, there's been a lot of people I've been telling to basically deal with it. The fact that I can't give them a lead time. I can't tell someone how long it's going to take for their repair because I don't know how long the 50 repairs in front of them in the queue are going to take. So how can I don't have a fucking crystal ball. I'll put the air conditioning on. It's like 80% humidity today. Humidity. So I need to get these boards done because I want to order ship before the fucking US tariffs kick in from the orange retard that you've all voted in. So we've started getting notifications from our suppliers that prices are arbitrarily just going to increase because they don't know what's going to happen. So they're just trying to cover their bases. So regardless of what the outcome is or what actually ends up happening, despite all the bluster and bullshit, prices are going to go up anyway. So I'm trying to get in and get these things ordered before all that shit goes down, whatever happens. Coffee. Give my order tracking number. Yeah, but it's not just ordering things, it's repairing things. Like, how do I give an ordering tracking number for a guitar refret that I have the fret wire in stock for? So we've revised the boards. And we've got some improvements. Some were suggested by Lyle. And if Lyle tells me something, I fucking take it to heart. Don't you worry about that. So, because some of these boards are going to be assembled by others, I will limit who gets them because I don't want any dickhead or Joe Blogs off the street knocking them up and ringing me for every single solder joint that they're not sure how to do. Things like having all the capacitors heading the same way, pointing the same way is the way to go because it just avoids any possible dumb errors. So I rerouted everything. It turns out everything was simpler anyway. Sometimes you can't see the forest for the trees. You've been staring at the same board for the last week, month, and you think you've got it right, but then when you step away from it, you're like, why the fuck did I do that? And you move stuff around and rotate it, and things are a lot simpler, and that was the case here. So we managed to get all the caps in each bank, at least in each bank. Maybe not like every cap's not facing the exact same way. You can do that, but it's required. Sometimes if you're overcomplicating the design just to make the aesthetics good, then you can be barking up the wrong tree a bit there. But yeah, things like these bias caps were pointing opposite directions, so let's line them all up and get them the same way just to avoid any silly mistakes. Same goes up here. Rearrange some stuff, and often the traces ended up simpler. So I don't know what I was smoking when I first laid it out, but this is the still Rev A because the previous revision was essentially, I shouldn't have written a revision on the previous ones because they were basically prototypes. But yeah, revision A, October 24. That's when I ordered these. And they're hot off the press. I increased and improved the cutouts here. So I do have traces running across the center of the valve socket for the ELA at 34s. So having isolation slots wherever you can helps with isolation. And I increased how long they are essentially to this stuff is strong as shit. There's no flex there at all, so you could run them almost right into the middle if you wanted to, and that helps with any potential tracking or leakage from, say, board contamination in the future. The longer they are, the merrier. Just ask your missus. And the outer radius for the footprint that I was using was a bit wrong. Sorry, the lead radius. So you can see there I had to bend them out to make them fit. I'm going to hang on to these for my own repairs because there's nothing wrong with them. There's just a few little things that aren't spot on that someone might get upset with if they try and install them or knock them up. So there was that. I think I moved that resistor further away from the caps and a few other changes, but the biggest one being I made them 3-channel or 2-channel specific. I don't have confidence that people knocking these up are going to be able to follow and get 100% right the differences between the boards if they're following the bill of materials. It can be a little bit confusing. Trust me, I was staring at it for two months. So if we just have a bill of material for the 3-channel, bill of materials for the 2-channel, in a pinch, you could change the 3-channel to suit the 2-channel, but that's like intermediate or above skill level. I'm not trusting the average dickhead to do that. So it's very simple: 3-channel bill of materials, 2-channel bill of materials, 3-channel board, 2-channel board, 3-channel schematic, 2-channel schematic. No confusion. Just think of them as 2 different models. But then there's also, I'm not going to lie, there's the added advantage that if you are a tech, then you kind of have to stock 2 of them instead of just having 1 in stock. You'll have a 3-channel and a 2-channel in stock, so they'll order 2 instead of 1. And then that money goes in my pocket, which is the name of the game, isn't it, really? So, I've got 5 3-channels. Must be another one mixed in there somewhere. And 5 2-channels. Yep. And there's the other 3-channel. And I have 2 universals still, which need a bit of bastardry to make them either a 2 or a 3-channel. Well, the 3 channels, almost everything populated. The 2-channel, there's some stuff left out and some links and some component differences you can see here. Like I've got a link there. Yeah, link. Some components missing, like the connector is on the 3-channel but not on the 2-channel. Connected 12, you've got some I forget if it's a FET or a Darlington, but one of the transistors not populated. Some of the foot switching stuff not populated because obviously it's got less features being the 2-channel. There are a few value differences in the front end, but nothing too serious. There's some stuff that doesn't get used on any of them, but it was on the stock board, like Con 15. It's connected to the heaters, the DC supply. I don't know if they were planning to have a fan or something in the future, but there's a connector on there that's not used on any of the models, so I just removed that for the production ones. Just try to simplify everything where I could. But the far and above and beyond the actual development of the design, far more complicated thing was getting the bill of materials sorted. Now I have a link to a bill of materials for the parts. So if you order a board, there's the shitty Marshall one. If you order a board, you can go on my website. Actually, I'll email it to you. A link to a pre-set up, almost like a pre-set up shopping cart, although you've got to actually add it to the shopping cart because it's a bill of materials set out for everything you need for this board on Mouser. Some of the parts go in and out of stock, but you've got all the specs there to find a substitute. That's on you. Some of the parts are not a good supplier, being Mouser. Pretty much everything except for these EH series JST connectors is always in or out of, like, you know, it's a regularly stocked item at Mouser. But it seems Mouser only stock, when they do stock these, only stock a couple of hundred, whereas DigiKey is the place to go for them. But at least you got the manufacturer part number. You can buy them wherever you want. That's the critical part. So you know everything's going to work. It's going to be happy and healthy and Harold. TK's, how you going, legend? Sorry, I'm not going to really be in touch with the chat today, unfortunately. I need to just get stuff done. But Lyle is finding that people who build houses are just as shit as some people that build amps. He's finding all the horrible previous work done to his house. It's a bit like opening an amp up for the first time and seeing all the horrible shit that's been done to it. I I don't envy you, mate, but it will be very satisfying once it's complete. You'll stand back, you'll fold your arms, you'll look at it, and you'll go, fuck me, I'm good. And we will all say the same thing. So those boards are ready for, well, nothing, being put in stock. Now, I don't care about my previous version today. I'm going to assemble them later if I have time. But where's the third one? Must have another one somewhere. Oh, the other one's in the amp. Yeah, I tested it. Still in the test amp. So, yeah, we've got 2 more of them to assemble, but I'll do them at my own leisure. I'll put them in the finished box. And I need to know that these are solid so I can order them in bulk. I'm going to order 50 boards and 50 components for the boards. That's probably going to be in the order of like, yeah, probably like $5,000 worth of parts. 50, 60 boards, something like that. You love my channel and the truths. Some people don't, but there's plenty of other channels for those people. So what do you do when you're knocking up a board, champions? You start with the smallest parts first, don't you? I am using lead-free solder for these too, so we'll see how this goes. I haven't used this particular model type before. It's got the same flux as the... Damn, that focus is good. Good on your pass, Brad. Bulk PCB is much cheaper at 50. Yeah, I've got to order 50 of each. Then they start to get really cost effective, but it's still a big investment, particularly if something's wrong. Home security wise right where I need to put in a new joist. Well, if only there was someone who was qualified to work on low voltage wiring. I wonder who that would be. How's the Fakawi tribe going? Yeah, we're going all right, mate. Where am I? I'm in Sydney, Australia. 97SC lead-free solder. Because I may be shipping these to Europe. So I need no solder. And not only that, I probably need to put the lead-free symbol on the board, actually. I didn't think of that. Fucking Europeans and their regulation. How dare they keep their water table clean? But yeah, I need all the components are lead free. I actually set that as the criteria in the bill of materials. So yeah, what are you using lead free for this? Oh, okay, you corrected. Why are you using lead free? I just said. Okay. No, Rob's got me. Might be delayed a little bit with the stream. G'day, Rob. How you going anyway? G'day, champions. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us, everyone. I've been scattered as fuck the last few weeks. Trying to get shit done, but just spinning my wheels every week. Some complication. Oh, get this job out. Oh, I need another part for that. Okay, we'll order that. A week later it turns up. Oh, something else needs ordering. Yay. Yay. I admire that you don't do wook. What? What are you talking about? Stop trying to confuse me. So what do? We start with the smallest components first, which is the resistors. It's very satisfying to start with the big components first because, you know, it looks like you're getting shit done. But that's just, I went to say psychiatric. It is a bit. That's just a psychotic. Now, that's a psychological thing. The big groundwork is in the small passives. Because you work all day and it looks like you got fuck all done. I really like lead-free. I really dislike lead-free, too brittle. Well, it doesn't really matter in this case because it's a through-hole plated circuit board, so everything's mechanically supported. Alex, how you going, legend? Sorry, I saw your name before. Pardon me. That's not for this project. There are no axial electrolytics in this, so I must have ordered them for stock. That's the old parts. Don't need you. Michelle came here to give me a hand and deal with customers. Now she's gone off somewhere. Not going to deal with customers again. Do you mind if I plug my latest tune? No, go for it, Cold Acre. I'm not sure how the links will work. Try posting it, and if it doesn't work, you can, I don't know, message it to me and I'll post it. There's the valve sockets. I got them from CE Distribution. That's actually another place that you have to go to. That Mouse doesn't sell anything. You know what I need to do? I need to separate things into their types. Film caps, ceramic caps, resistors, hardware. That's a big box worth of parts. Well, that was only for 10, man. Imagine how big the box is going to be for fucking 60 or 100. WPKE, Soz. Did you just correct yourself wrong? You're getting close to a band there, Kay. Sorry, let me clarify that last typo by giving you another typo. It's okay, mate. But if you are claiming that I'm not woke, well, you're wrong, because I'm one of the most woke motherfuckers on the planet. So, if you don't like that, there's other channels for you. Electros, hardware. I need a bigger bench. Maybe I need my trolley. Yeah, let's start again. I'm trying to think of a really efficient way of doing this. I'm sort of still figuring out how I'm going to play it, because just the logistics of your bench organization is a critical factor when you're trying to produce things in volume. Every little inefficiency magnifies itself by a fucking million once you're in production. Let's put that box away. Let's get rid of this ash down that's finished that I still haven't had time to even invoice, even though it's complete. Keep going to invoice at night. And I do other things and then realize it's bedtime. I go to do it the next day and then I do other things and realize it's bedtime. The days are coming around incredibly quickly, and I hear that's what happens as you get older. The Vox, it's not finished yet because I put it on the back burner because other people were screaming and whinging at me for their jobs because they had gigs this weekend, reportedly, even though they wouldn't say where. I hate this time of fucking year. Everything's got to be done yesterday, right? Everything. I need it, I need it. Alright, now we've got like a little L-shaped alcove that we can hide from the world in. That's what we want. Funny. It's funny since you sleep late on so many streams. I'm not sleeping though. That's the thing. I get up often at like 5 AM and I'm gluing neck joins up at work and shit before I come to work. I'm usually late because I'm trying to get shit glued up that I can clean up the lacquer joins and touch up the lacquer on that night. The glue needs that time to cure, and often it's right down to the wire. Whereas I'm finishing it while the glue is still curing. Alright, electros over there. We'll look at you later because you're big and bulky. I don't want to install you yet. Power resistor. Let's put them over there. That'll be the second thing we install after the small resistors and diodes. More electros. It's amazing how the cost comes down when you order in bulk. Film caps. You'll order 10 or something and it'll be $8. You'll order 50 of them instead and it'll be $9, or it's fucking $7 cheaper. Crazy. It's literally, it costs them more to put shit in a bag than the components are worth. So it's in their interest to sell more of them to make it more worthwhile. Yeah, everyone wants it done last week, but hate to pay up. Yeah, that's a thing too. People badger you and badger you and badger you for a job. You get it done, you're all proud of yourself, you ring them, you're like, it's ready! And then they ghost you because they've spent their money on gambling or whatever the fuck. So, you don't hear from them for 2 months. The job's sitting there clogging up your thing, and I'm going to start charging brutal storage fees in the new year. What are they? Multi-layer ceramic from Murata, Alex? Murata? Film cap and... I guess film cap and ceramic cap I can put in the same pile because they're all about the same size. I'm going off sizes here and component type. Bridge Rex, I can go over there. All the resistors, diodes I'll put back there because all the actual axial stuff will be inserting in the same process. There'll be no actual order for the like component designator installation. It's more like whatever bag I grab first will populate. Flyback diodes, ceramic caps, resistors, ceramic caps, surface mount components for the next revision of the board when the JFETs are no longer available. Having the designs here, if I need to change something because of component availability, it's pretty easy to just do that if you do it in smaller batches. But if you order 100, 200, 500 boards at once, you're locked into that design. So I kind of am partial to the, 50 boards at a time kind of dealio. They're the 100 ohm fusibles. They're for the heater balance line. It's our actives. Anything in a anti-static bag is going to be a semiconductor of some sort. I'm going with Yageo half-watt metal carbon films for pretty much everything except the droppers. The droppers are going to be Yageo metal film. I guess that's how you pronounce it. Yageo? I don't know. Morning, Mum. You're out in the garden. Half your luck. Are you getting any rain? We're getting quite a bit this morning. We're only supposed to get thunderstorms this afternoon. Severe, possibly. But, looks like it's hit a bit early. More power resistors. They're the screen node droppers. Take 50% deposit on jobs over $500 when quoting. Yeah, but it doesn't help you get the jobs done any quicker. Cash flow, yeah, it's a thing, but it's not exactly my most critical problem at the moment. The problem is just no time. No time in the day. There's not enough time in the day. That must be leftovers from the last batch. I'll consolidate them in the same bags. And non-payers. I don't really get non-payers. People just don't budget, so they end up short until payday. And then they pay, but they ghost you until they get the money together. What are you? That must be the last batch of diodes. Anything from the previous batch I've just thrown in here. Oh, they're the JFET adapters. So that's a good point. Did I order enough JFETs for this? There's enough there, but do I need to order more of them off Tater? So essentially with the JFETs, they're currently in the TO92 package. Eventually they will no longer be available in TO92 package, but they'll be available in SOT 23 package. In which case we're going to have to either redesign the board to have a surface mount pad. Now, I don't know why, but people are fucking super scared of surface mount components when they're just as easy to solder as a through hole. None of the old blokes like using surface mount. They're all afraid of it, so that can be challenging. What's the loan cap for? I might just put that into stock. It's easier than finding its bag. There's the Darlingtons, 100 of them. Certainly enough for this batch. More connectors, more resistors, hardware from the hardware from the amp, remaining relays. Let's put the relays with the semis. Okay, there's the JFETs. We've got 100 of them. They're the surface mount ones. When he's cut off for domestic post, I don't know. I think it's 20th of December. Pardon me. So for these tonight, I'm going to, once I've confirmed operation of this design with no issues, I'm going to order boards in bulk. What are you? You're taped shut, so you must be... Okay, so they're 10 off, so there's only one on each board. There's a random bridge rack. That's too big anyway, that can go into stock. That's when I was figuring out what footprint, I think. Ooh, a lot of them, 5.6K. Some more Zenas. And some 1N914s. So some of this stuff I had in stock, but instead of going through my stock and figuring out, oh, I've got this many, I only need to order this many, I just ordered them for the boards and in the quantities required. Just so it was nice and easy to, like, it was literally easier to order the parts than to pick them from my own stock. Some of them were like, it would have been more expensive to find them in my stash than to just order them again. Like $2. Alright, connectors can go up there. That seems like not enough connectors to me. Do I order enough connectors? Oh yeah, it's just there's 120 of the 2 pins and they just don't take up a lot of space. Shit, champions, it's that time. Time to fire out the old soldering iron. Actually, I've got to get my documentation together first. What's the point in having all the parts laid out if I don't know where the fuck to put them? It's a lot of relays. The most expensive part in this whole board is the relays. They're like $9 each, but you don't want to cut corners on relays. You want quality ones. I just need more coffee and then I'll be in a better mood. Let's just check the stream and everything's working all right. We don't open till 10, so hopefully Shell gets back before that and she can do the customer wrangling while I can just keep my head down. How do you work the internet? Can you guys tell me? I hit 25,000 views. What? Why are you giving me information about my short? Oh, it's just the mark base. Whatever. What happened to my... I hit 25,000 Oh, shush, dickhead. I set the bloody thumbnail to a different thing. Why is it just showing the valves? I set it to a picture of the board. Stupid internet. Let's put the relays over there. Let's get the documentation up. Let's do I show you the documentation? Are you privy yet? Are you privy? It's only 100 people or so watching. I think I won't let the cat out of the bag too hard. None of you are probably going to even buy it anyway. What was I doing? My memory's about 3 seconds long at the moment this time of year. I can't remember. I got my phone for something. Alright, what do we need? Bill of materials. Okay, I kind of like that I haven't looked at these for a couple of weeks, because now I'm taking it with a fresh set of eyes, and if anything's hard to understand or doesn't not make a sense, I can kick my own ass and fix it up. Because eventually all this documentation will be part of the product, part of what you order. Does Excel not have tabs? Guess not. So let's do the 2 channels first. Now what we have to do, and I'll have to turn autosave off for this because I don't want it saving these files once I make these changes. But we want to sort them by the value rather than the component designator. How am I going to do that? Because I want to get out the 100 ohm, say the 100, I don't know, 100K resistors. But then I want to use them all before putting the bag away. So let's think about this. Excel tabs are down the page. Yeah, we've got tabs, but I thought there was tabs up the top, like a web browser for the different spreadsheets got open. I think I must be mistaken. Do I have pricing yet? Yep, about $4.95 Australian per board, excluding shipping. Assembled, about 120 Australian per board. Unassembled, excluding shipping. Obviously, the shipping for the naked board will be cheaper because it's lighter and smaller. How much, I'm not sure. I think it was about $40 shipping to the US for a single assembled board. And what I'm doing is getting individual box crates made up specifically to this size, plus about, I don't know, 50 mil overall for packing. Double corrugated cardboard. And if you order multiple boards, I'm just going to sticky tape the boxes together and make one big Minecraft assembly. Is that a customer already? It's not even 10 yet. Man, it's dark outside, eh? It's like really dark. Makes Christmas lights look good. Why is TA92 going away? Because it's too big. Too hard to assemble. Can't automate it. You can, but it's difficult. Don't talk to me about dark. Yeah. All right, we've got to get stuck into it. to workbench. Subtlety and empty space is a key element to most art. Especially music. You gotta have space between notes, and one instrument shouldn't overpower another. Well, the thing with music is there's no rules, mate. Sundown at 2 PM. What the fuck that. I would get so depressed. I get depressed in our winters. Imagine trying to live over there. Bugger that. I'm hesitant to get into this because once it starts, it won't stop, and I just want to have a lie down and a nap. Girls in Hawaii getting carried away with tats. I love tats on chicks. All right, let's get into it. Let's close the 3-channel one for now. What resistor do I grab first? All right, 4.7K. The tricky bit is going to be when people come in. 4.7K 2 watts, so that's R61 and R63. So I need, that's a customer, isn't it? Not open till 10. I know. Get someone out the front waiting for their breakfast pizza. Got a Domino's across the road. Someone must be hungover. How many parts have we got? 24. All right, so there's 2 on each board. And we've got 5 boards, so that's 10. So how come we've got 14 left? I must have rounded up the numbers. Why would I go 24 though? That don't make a sense. I don't know. Don't think too hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let me go back in the bag. R61 and 63. From memory, they must be droppers because they're 2 watt. So I know straight away where they are on the board. 62 and 63, there they are. 61 and 63, sorry. So 62 is a different value. Let's open the schematic while we're here. It's that time of year, Brad, when you open the shop too late and close it too soon. That's every day if you ask for customers. Should be here 24/7. What? Pardon me. Man, it is pissing down. That rain's really heavy. It's going to be an interesting day weather-wise. Schematic, where are we? It's on the cloud. It's on the cloud. Those icons are way too small for my eyes. PCB, schematic. Come on, KiCat. Alright, so what I got to aid in my assembly process, I'm not going to need it for this one because they just go straight in. The other thing is Dad stole my my forming pliers. So I've got some others here that actually cut them off as well. But I've got some components, component leg formers from CE Distro. So I can mark with a texture on here like, okay, this resistor goes in this leg, blah, blah, blah. Because yeah, for these, I've used the Vishay lightweight 5 watters. But some people might use the standard sort of cement box ones where the leads have to be a bit further apart. So I've made them to suit, like you can use multiple parts according to what you can get locally. It'd be so fun to build an amp that Brad designed. Well, boys, oh, and girls and everything in between. We might have some news on that front in the new year. But for now, let's piss with the cock we got. I'm going to build a dirty Shirley over the break. I'm getting distracted again. Oh, it's okay. It's Saturday. I can have a distracted day. Dirty Shirley. Dirty Shirley. Are you dirty? Shirley. I smell like it. In its elbow. Got some used Drake transformers. I got Alex to rewind the output transformer for me because it had already blown up. But I'm going to make a Dirty Shirley. Nice holiday build, which I'll stream for you while I'm at Mum and Dad's. I love building amps at Mum and Dad's place. It's such a relaxing thing to do. So, yeah, that'll be fun. Love a Dirty Shirley. I think it's a cocktail too. Thanks for the inspiration, Davo. If you're here, Dave Friedman. I'd love to buy one, but I'd love to build one too. I want to stock them, but I need money for stock. When you're bootstrapping a business from scratch, you've got to take it slowly. I knew someone named 5, now I know 6. You know someone named 5? Do you know someone named 9? Because maybe they and 6 could get together, if you know what I'm saying. I think he's polyamorous. F you, Marshall. No, Lyle, it's fix your Marshall, not fuck you, Marshall. I've changed enough stuff that it's no longer a Marshall circuit. Alright, so we'll do our, you can see these ones here. They go snip. They cut the lead as well. If you like that part, if you like that tool, the part number is right there, made in Italy. Yeah. Just leave it there for a sec, so you can pause it and go find one if you want one. I personally prefer the one that shapes the lead and doesn't cut it. You could probably run the lead just off center a bit and just use these for that. Maybe just maybe. But in this case, for production, it's kind of good that they cut it because it speeds things up. Well, providing I don't sit here and talk shit about them for the next half hour, but... Alright, so we'll prep all these leads. Try and get my framing on point, but not exactly the primary objective today. Oh, see? There we go. Now, even thinking about things like, yeah, we know better, Brad. You wouldn't know my sense of humour after hanging out for so long on this channel, would you, Lou? Or Chris, if that is your real name. I've remembered your name. Look out. There's no turning back now. should sell these on my website, but I got a good deal for a while there, and then I think the supplier ran into supply issues like everyone has this decade. So the price went through the roof. So I thought, people can just get their own. Fuck it. You can't make any money on them. Unless people want to pay $80 for a set of pliers. Does it really matter where the fuse goes on the primary? Fucking oath it does, Joy Buzzer. Come on, mate. Think about the fault modes. If you melt a transformer, what happens to the insulation on the windings? Tell me that. What happens to it? I'm engaging you directly, Joy Buzzer. What happens if a transformer loses insulation on its primary winding? Just managing the leads is going to be a logistical challenge. I think what I need to do is I'm going to do this. You want me to say melt? Well, I don't want you to say anything. I want you to say what you think. So, what do you think? Are you going to solder those resistors from top so they don't fall out? That's a good point, actually. It's not critical. Actually, I don't want to put those in yet because they're too tall to make the board rock. So straight away we've made a fuck up. Fine point taken. Well, yeah, but what happens, Joy Buzzer? Oh, we prep the leads at least. So yeah, point being is I want to put it in all the parts that are hard against the board first. I don't want to have anything standing up. You know what? Let's prep all those leads because they're all going to be used in the same position of that's the only place they're in that circuit, the 2 watts. I try to think he gets me in trouble. I sent you pictures, Brad. Ooh. Safe for work, is it? Get me excited there, Alex. Sent your pictures. I did read that in a very creepy voice. Sent your pictures, Brad. Don't look at them at work. I'm not trying to take piss out of you, Joy Buzzer. I'm just trying to say, like, no one, like, it shouldn't be controversial, this. It shouldn't be controversial because it's very easy to analyze the scenario in your head, right? Like, I don't know why it's controversial. So say you get a shorter turn. What does that look like to a transformer? Think of the equivalent circuit. It looks like a single turn that's shorted out. It looks like a 1-turn winding that's got a hard short. That will produce a shit ton of current until it melts the wire. But before it does that, it'll melt the insulation between the wires and cause more shorter turns. So you'll have multiple, think of it as increasing the gauge of the wire. As you get more and more turns, it's like having more and more windings that are single turn in parallel to each other. So the current capability of the failure increases, like doubles with every increase of surface area. Then that will actually melt the wire itself at some point. And then what will happen is it'll melt the wire insulation to the point where it may even melt the bobbin or whatever's forming the wire. And then that will contact the actual laminations of the transformer. And that will be a line, so be it neutral or active, line to ground fault. So you'll have a hard short from the transformer line to ground. Now, if you fuse the neutral, The neutral's connected to your ground at the stake of your, wherever your power box is in your house. So unless there's a fault, your neutral should be at pretty much ground potential, but it just carries the return currents. The active is always at the line level, be it 240 or 120 whatever volt. So if you fuse the active, then a active to ground fault will blow the fuse. If you fuse the neutral, an active to ground fault will continue to burn until it catches fire or trips your ground fault, ground current. Let me start again. Ground fault interrupter, if you have one. If you have bad fusing or an oversized fuse or whatever, it may set fire to the transformer, as we saw in the case of Lazy J. And if that burns your house down, the investigators that come in to figure out what caused it, they have some pretty cool tools, and they can figure out exactly what caused the fire, because there's all, like, metal and stuff often survives, and there's enough evidence there to be able to tell what caused it. And you may not get home insurance. Your house might burn down and you think, oh, sweet, I got home insurance. We all know insurance companies are the scum of the earth, and they'll do anything to deny a claim. So if you've got non-compliant electrical goods, they may use that against you legally, and you may not get an insurance payout, and you may be on the street. So fusing the neutral could ruin your life, if not kill you. Oh, I just bent it the wrong way because I'm being dramatic. And I'm not being, you know, facetious there. 120 volt AC neutral is very different from 240 volt AC neutral. Okay, well, I don't know in what way, so can you please clarify that? FYM in the correct context, but it might also mean fuck you, fucking motherfucker. Yeah, true. Brady suggesting Lazy J's a subsidiary of insurance companies. Dunno. No comment. I wish I never fucking saw that amp. I hate that thing. I hate the controversy. I just wish I never knew about them. Everyone's like, oh yeah, the videos do well. I hate drama farming, man. It makes me feel physically ill when there's online beefs and drama bullshit and people controversy fucking crap. I fucking hate it. I just want to relax, man. I'm a hippie. People say drama's good for your channel, but I can't stand that shit. It makes me feel physically ill. Like, there was a big, supposed big blow up from Reeves Electro, and then he posted another drama video. He thrives on that shit. I can't fucking stand it. Makes me just want to turn off the internet forever. Lazy J was one of your top entertaining videos ever. Yeah, I still don't like that it happened, and I still just wish it never walked in my door. Caused beef with fuckwits locally here and fuckwits internationally. I just don't want to deal with fuckwits, essentially. I just wish they didn't exist. Don't we all? If an electrician is found at fault wiring your house or business, down you go to jail. Even what? Really? What are you talking about, Joe? You go to jail? Land of the free? Really? Oh, come on, you fucker. Like, Mended Mark just got a video removed because he just showed the guts of an amp that was a scam. Mark Evans, piece of shit audiophile fucking wanker crap that was just Chinese boards. And it cost £20,000. And somehow they got a successful copyright strike against him, and they removed a video against his wishes. It's just bullshit. If you got money, you can do anything you want in this fucking in this country, in this world. Whoever manages to swindle people the quickest gets all the fucking power. Joint. Oh, nice single malt. Martin Reed. Don't do that to me, buddy. What are you drinking? What do you got in the dram there? Having a wee dram. I watched Mark's response this morning. That's bullshit that they can take his video down. I was a bit indifferent about him, but now I'm a solid fan. Full explanation is a full chapter. Fuck, really? Oh, because you guys have got like 3-phase, but you run off different phases or some shit. Something like that, eh? I'll have to look into that. Outside of Dundee. Mick Dundee? Alright, know what these are? Straight away, so I'll use these. You separate the rolls of neutral and ground as far as current goes. Okay. Or your return current goes through neutral, but ground is just ground? Guitarist magazine gave Lazy J a 5-star editor's pick award. Yeah, they're bought and paid for though. It's meaningless. It's fucking. You use that for justification, and like if anyone uses that for justification, they're really grasping at straws because that means fuck all. Fuck. It means less than nothing because it can be an absolute pile of shit and they'll still give it fucking 5 stars because they're bought and paid for. But that's media these days. In every aspect. It's pissing me off on a daily basis. Actually, you know what? I've fucked myself here too. I want these lifted above the board in case there ever is a heated cathode short. Then I want them to fuse, but they may get hot in the process. Actually, you know what? They're fusible resistors. They're designed to do that. I was going to lift them above the board a touch. Yeah, no, let's do that. Let's lift them above the board a little. All right, so for quarter-inch resistors, quarter watt sized resistors, I've got the same spacing as all the other resistors, so the leads need to be a little longer, not much. So we'll use our handy-dandy lead former. Got 3 of them. Like I said, it's complex. In a properly wide US home, the electrical service... Let me start again. In a properly wired US home, electrical service, the ground is for safety but never carries current in normal operation. Well, that's the same as here. Anyway, I'll get into it later. Sorry, I don't mean to distract you, Lyle. Carry on doing what you're doing. But yeah, thanks for the edification. I'll look into it. 0.5. Let's just put a little bit of texture on the leads there, just so I remember which one to use. Fuck me, what a nice surprise. G'day, Dustin. What's going on, champion? Wake up to me, jeez. It's like a nightmare scenario. So that way we can form the leads. Just check that it drops in nicely. As I say, I don't expect to be breaking any world speed records on these boards. But at least we'll establish our assembly techniques. We have 480 volt for 3-phase. Yes, we do. 480 volt. Imagine getting tickled by that. Oh, yeah, you guys have got some seriously old wiring. We're pretty standardized over here. It's really good, actually. Regulation. That's what you need. Don't deregulate shit that can kill people. It needs to be heavily regulated, the electrical industry. And over here it is, and that's a good thing. Started your apprenticeship as a electrician. But being a guitar player wants to know how amps work. Here we have the company wires going to a main breaker, then the counter to the home's own breaker panel. 3 levels of protection, multi-story homes. Must have a breaker board on each floor. Yeah, I think we're the same. Just have a bit of time off between work. Got to get back to it in an hour. Well, welcome to waste your time along with us, champion. Ginger. Ginger? Ginger. AEC was a great thing in Australia. Australian Electoral Commission. Well, that's very political of you, Alex. Just joking. Andy. There you go, champ. I think I see a burrito in my future. There you go, Lyle. PTR-30-C, made in Italy. I'll see if I can find a link. Hang on. No, you guys can Google it. Probably from C. No, I got them from Henchman. Curious name for a company, but it's an Australian electronics supply retailer. They're also available from Tektronix, that's who I use for solder and paste and Hakko parts, and the BOFA, anti-static mats, that kind of thing. Component drawers, they're good for production houses. So have you guys, oh, you've had your smoked turkey. You've still got leftovers there, Mark. Is that thunder or just rain on the roof? It is pissing down. I didn't expect this much rain today. You can also get a lot of those pliers as Hakko branded. Yeah, I think that's why they became hard to find there for a while. Because they get rebranded. Tektronix are expensive. No, they're cheaper than Henchman if you got a trade account. You gotta have a trade account, then you get trade discounts. Piergi, I can never get it. Piergincomi. Alright, there we go. And that is the PTR 30C. Oh, and there's C because they're conductive. They're anti AEST. $16.33 USD plus tax from TME. TME over there. What's a good supplier for you legends? They're $30 over here. The black and grey ones are AEST safe, and the yellow ones are not. Not that it matters for our purposes, but here's the part. Go at it. Hang on. There we go. Dogs love smoke day. Yeah, well, you're hanging out by the smoker with them all day. They love it. And it would smell good all day. Anyway, we'll put them away for the moment. Let's get on to the carbon films. Been raining here since Tuesday, Brad, but MEK is shipping to far north Queensland. Yeah, well, that's not their fault. Wonder why they're charging that much though. Generally it just takes longer. I ship stuff to Perth and it doesn't cost more, it just takes forever. Well, there's lots of these. I'll keep us busy for a while. 2.2K. Learn your color codes, Brad, for fuck's sake. Oh, that's bad to hear. Gordon, my wife had back surgery just before Thanksgiving, so we didn't cook a turkey or have any company over to visit. I just bought fret tang knippers, 50% off from StewMac. Yeah, right. Shit, I should get a spare pair because I do wear them out. Sometimes you take a chunk out of them with the stainless. They say they're fine with stainless, but if you're using jumbo stainless, They can take chunks out of them. They're not that sturdy. That's because here in WA, we know it means to wait a while. You in WA, Ben? It's good to see some Aussies here because the majority of my viewership is US. Let's see what the analytics are. Also realized why my camera went flat last stream, because there's an option in there to turn USB power supply on or off. Don't ask me why I'd want it off, but when the option's set to off, it doesn't charge while you're operating it. Maybe it's to keep the heat levels down. I don't know. But now I've enabled that, and it's plugged into USB-C via the fastest fucking USB cable ever built. It's still at 100%, so it's charging from the laptop. My laptop's plugged in and switched on. Analytics. Audience. You champions. Where are the people from? Let's have a look. Seymour Duncan. Geography. All right, analytics time. Champions, this is you. Oh, interesting questions. Oh, we lost audio. Really? The whole time? Fuck's sake. Yo. Why does it go away? Why was the screen disabled? Okay, I've got audio. I've got audio. I've got audio. Audio. Audio's still gone. Is audio back now? Yes? Is audio back now? Yes. Is audio back now? Yes. Is audio back in all views? 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Drops out when you switch to full screen. No, it dropped out when I switched to desk share, but now that's this mode. So if you can hear me now, you'll be able to hear me when I look at analytics. Let's go back to the analytics. Can you hear me now? 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 All right, audio's fine. So I was talking about the geography, how the United States is vastly more views than anywhere else. But I was also looking down at, yeah, like India and Russia and Japan. I previously had like no views in Japan for some reason. I think it was the language barrier, but now for some reason there's more. I don't know. But then cities, because it appears that, can you still hear me? You can still hear me? Echoes. Why is there echoes? Fuck's sake. Hello, 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 hello. There should be no echoes. Shut up. No echoes. Okay, people are fucking yanking my chain, pissing on my back, telling me it's raining. So I was saying that although the US is like double the views of Australia, the major cities is where I'm viewed in Australia, whereas I must be viewed mainly in rural areas in the States. First one being LA, second one Chicago, then Seattle, New York, because they're very low. However, the majority of the views are still from the US. So that, to me, unless I'm reading the data wrong, means that most of my viewers are in rural areas, not capital cities. But yeah, viewer age, I was lamenting the fact that no young people are into tech, and that really sucks. Or maybe they're into tech, more up-to-date tech instead of this antiquated shit, which is what I hope. It'd be nice if they learned how to design stuff that doesn't need to be replaced every year, though. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Yeah, it's interesting, all the yeah, 2.1% female. Fuck. Young women, get into tech. Come on, please. Doing my best to keep it, you know. But yeah, 97.9, and no user specified. Normally you get a lot of gender fluid and whatever people in tech, but I guess not on my channel. Am I too blokey? I don't know. Do I need to signal more that it's cool for him to come here? I don't know. Traffic source. Browse features. Yeah, so you can go through all your data here. And it's just interesting to see how it shifts over time. I'd like to do what I can to get more young people in it and more less of a sausage fest. Resonant cavity cause echoes. Oh, is it just because I'm here? Yeah. Hello, 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 hello. So it's not echoes, it's just, yeah. Dude, you're the blokiest bloke who's ever bloked. I know that's meant as a compliment, but I'm trying to be a bit more, not you know what I mean. Trying to be a bit less blokey. Gender distribution is like an 80s Metallica show. Yeah, well, that's the problem. Steve, welcome to the Cappuccino Club, mate. Need more skivvity riz. Haven't got enough skull tats. Yeah, I could get some, I guess. And get the bloke mowing the lawn, you know, around the hairline. You're not on there. Yeah, you are, but you probably just... Where are you? Tanner? Where are you from? I forget where you're located. Brad's not even the most Australian, no. I've got mates that are way more Australian than me, if that means anything. To me, it's, to be Australian, it's just multiculturalism. It's being welcomed no matter where you're from. That's a true Australian. It's fucking tame for an Aussie. Yeah. Like I'm saying I'm not on TikTok. Oh. TikTok. Keep getting told I should be on TikTok, but nah. North of San Diego. Stay classy, San Diego. Now, what was I about to do? Oh, yes. Live chat. I was going to look up someone donated money to me and I forgot to acknowledge it. And now it's gone. I can't see it on OBS. Tanner. Yeah. Is that a person? It's a Michelle. That's good. She can wrangle customers again. Because we opened 5 minutes ago. What was I doing? Fan funding. Go on internet. You can do it. So, Colin Aitken. 20 bucks. Thanks, champ. Let me know if you want a question or anything for that. Or if you just want to chuck in the pot. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'll stream for hours. It's ridiculous. It's not advised. That's Michelle just burping louder than me to emasculate me. It's just coffee, isn't it? 2.2k, half watt, 5%. I've got coffee still. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 of. Why do I order so many of them? For some of them, the quantities worked out. Just it's may as well get 100. But 100 is a round figure, so I wouldn't have ordered that for the job. All right, so that's R28 and R34. So let's unhighlight them. No fill. R28, R34. Where are they on the board? R28, R34, right next to each other. So I'll just check what centers we want. That's the same, but a wider component. So we'll use the other side of the little chucha. What do you reckon today, burritos? Oh, yeah, I'm going to physio. Fuck, forgot about that. No, I can't do an all-day stream unless I cut off and come back. I haven't done any exercises in the last 3 weeks either because every day's been get up, battle a day, and go to bed completely exhausted. Like I said, I hate this time of year. Any thunder out there or just rain? She's not listening. What's new? We are married. $28 R34. Let's get them all in the same orientation. For no reason other than aesthetics. Probably get a Panasonic, but I'm working on multiple boards at once, so you have to get a real big one that can hold 5 boards at a time, or just make something up, put it on a pivot or something, or summit, as they say in the UK. Oh, let's test out this solder. Just crank the temp up a little bit because it's lead free. Mainly want to see how this flux reacts. Yo. Oh, what? Sorry? Open it and press it. Oh, right. Need some paper or something. Oh, I'll just do it on here. Come on. Yeah. We're going to go everywhere right when I least expect it. Is this? Oh, it's white. All right. That's why I can't see it. I'm waiting for the ink to come out. Oh, it's white. There we go. That just scrapes off the glass, doesn't it? It's like whiteboard ink, if you call it that. Oh, yeah. It's like graffiti marker. We used to take the tips off the texters. Gives you like a 1-inch wide texter for you to tag the train. Right, let's see how this flux reacts. Ooh. It gets that milky look that all lead free gets, but it flows good. I'm gonna stick the BOFA on and get rid of the fumage. Yeah, it gets that milky sort of look. See how it's sort of, it's molten and then ping, it goes milky once it sets. See, most lead free seems to do that. It's not indicating any issue. It's just how it is. All right, I think we're cool with the solder. It annoys me when the rails are full because it all falls off around the edge. We're not going to need the solder for a little while. Stick it up out of the way. Next resistor. Never makes a mechanical connection when he solders. What do you mean by that? Oh yeah, I was going to ask you, Eatsy, did you feel the earthquake? 7 point, was it? It got downgraded, didn't it? It was a 7.8 and they said 7.3 or something. It can be a little rough sometimes. Maybe the components like it that way. Just getting rid of those bubble wrap bags. They're a bit annoying. Loads of tack soldering. Don't get me started on tack soldering. It's part of the controversy, supposed controversy that was amplified by Reeves Electro. What have we got now? 4.7K quarter watt. Half watt, sorry. Zoom out. 4.7K half watt. 3 per board, so 15 resistors in total. No fill. 15 resist orbs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I know ROHS is a thing. There are certain applications where it's just not a good fucking idea, and solder is one of them. Yeah, I mean, for circuit boards it's fine, but I think the main issue with lead-free solder is it's not great at rework, and it doesn't play nice with leaded solder. So if you're using lead-free, the thing is, there's so many alloys and some aren't compatible with each other. You better be joking, BC Electronics. Are you fucking serious? That's fucked up. All I did was leave a single comment on his page. I hope you're joking. If that's how someone reacts to a single comment on their fucking channel, Jesus. I'm like 700 miles from where the earthquake was. Yeah, but we've had them. We've had earthquakes 500 k's away and we've felt them here. They're weird things, earthquakes, man. Shit is not just a solid block. Strange things happen underground, eh? Where was I? R17, 46 and 56. R17. Bang. Straight away. Spotted it. Sometimes it's hard to find a value. A component designator. R46, so that's likely over here somewhere. 46, 46, 46. I'll get quicker at this. It's just because I've been off these boards for a while, so I've lost the familiarity with them. Trying to keep the repairs under control. All right, R46. What was the other one? R56. 56. There you are. All right, do that 4 more times. Once you've done one board, it's good because you can just look at it to remember where the components are on the next board. 46. 56. I just had it. There it is. Nope. Look away for a second and then you bend the lead over on itself. Focus, Brad. R17. R46. R56. R46. So, are we prepared to go to physiotherapy and lie to the practitioner? Yeah, I've been doing my exercises. Yeah, it's going well. Can I go now? I've got work to do. I don't have time for physiotherapy until I'm in holidays. Sorry. 46. Just ask my customers. All right, next. 5.6K, there's a lot of these on there. 5.6, oh, it's not that many actually. There's, what, 4. $20 in total. You hurt yourself? No, I just got tennis elbow from lifting stuff. Not, well, yeah, not taking time to do stuff. Legitimately, he made a story post with shirt design of it. Fucking hell. See, where do you start with a bloke like that? They get off on it. It's weird. How dare you express an opinion on my channel? I will brigade you with my loyal followers and have the balls to call me insecure. Fuck off. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 9. Number 9. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's easier. I'm a physiotherapist, Brad. Oh no. We know the telltale signs. He's a good physio. He's a good man. I've got weights and bands and stuff, and every night I'm supposed to do it, but sit down, have a beer, and then I want to go to sleep. He's deleted it, Dustin. He deleted it. So don't worry about it. Move on. It was interesting that he was expecting all these loyal followers to come out and support him wholeheartedly, but some of them are like, hang on, are you just shutting down criticism? I'm tired trying to cut a 100-year-old fir 2x12 in place. Sawzall's too inaccurate. Oh, the oscillating tool going through to 2x12. That sounds like a nightmare. And the sound they make, I hate the sound of the oscillating tools. It's literally a last resort tool. When you hear one of them out on site, because they've got a very distinctive sound, you hear them echoing throughout a building site, and you're like, oh, someone's fucked up. You only get that thing out when someone's made a mistake or something hasn't been thought about before construction. But in terms of renovation, yeah, when you pull it out, you know there's no other option because you do what you can to avoid using those pieces of shit. Hey Brad, factory mode. Yep. Admiral Quality, how you going, legend? Good having a little chat the other day. Does amazing stuff. Plug-in designs. Synth stuff. I was interested to see what others was saying. A bit of a wanker move to delete the post. Well, I mean, I'm kind of glad no more controversy came of it because I haven't got time to worry about it. I've got too many other fucking fish to fry. Mandatory IQ test in the purchasing form for those kits. I am concerned, but you know what? It's out of my hands. Can't hold everyone's hand, eh? Once you've what was I saying? Fuck, I don't know. Who cares? Let's move on. R66 70 R7 R10 R66. There it is. All right, we'll go tolerance band to the left and tolerance band to the top. Point at the origin of the board. R66, R70. Oh yeah, it's grid stoppers, duh. Why am I looking for them when I know where they all are? 1, 2, 3, 4. Bang on pin 5. You know what? After designing this board and coming up with the footprints for the EL34s, I would be partial to making a fully PCB amp in the future. There is a way to do it right. And it would trigger all the fanboys of point to point, so that's always fun. I don't like that word triggered. It's overused very much by unsavory people. Let's unhighlight them while I'm working on it. You'll live. That's right, Lyle. People just want to be told that they're perfect and everything they do is perfect. They don't want any criticism. They don't want to improve. They just want to be told that they're a special boy. That's the internet for you. I got advice from a man named Mike Joyner. Mike Joyner, years ago. He like develops sensors for scientific cameras, basically cameras that I think it's to do with the pharmaceutical industry, but he develops like optical sensors, and I think it's mainly for chemistry, and he deals with a lot of high voltage in that area. And he saw one of my circuit designs about 5 years ago, probably more, and he's like, you haven't got enough margin, you haven't got this, you haven't got that, you've fucked that up, and this needs improvement. And I sat down and I fucking listened, because I was getting free information off someone who had no obligation to give me that, and whose opinion was very important to me. And that resulted in me designing things the way I do now. If someone criticizes your design, you sit down, you fucking listen. You assess if they know what they're talking about. And take it on board. Nah, I'm good, thanks. Still got coffee. Let's boost the algorithm. I'm offended just because Google do your thing. My right hand is still oscillating. Could have been useful in high school. Might overheat. The patriotic Chibsons, don't start me on that shit, Chris. Fucking hell. What world are we moving into? We got it drummed into us in the RAAF that criticism should be seen as a good thing. It's the only way you learn. Yes, anyone who can't take criticism is going to stay a man-child forever. Ooh, sneaky one almost got away. What do you think you're doing? I don't want to be criticised, so in order to get there, I eliminate the reasons why I was criticised in the first place. Exactly. It's opportunity for self-improvement. Be fucking mocked and brigaded on social media. So sometimes it can be vague with criticism. Mike, yeah, Mike Joyner is great. The only thing he said about my ground plane was, but overall good layout. I've since fixed my ground planes. Exactly. Mike knows his stuff, and I respect him. Damn caps lock. All right, what time's my physio appointment? Pretty sure it was 12. 12:30. All right, so I've got to leave here at 12, get there 15 minutes early. If you ain't learning, you ain't living. Exactly. Look, sometimes you get someone criticizing you that has no idea what they're talking about. In cases like that, I'll give them one reply, and that's their quota, explaining like what the reasons are behind my reasoning, and if they carry on from there, I'll just ignore it. 10k, half watt. Oh, there's lots of them. 10k half watts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 by 5. One, two, three, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Now I've lost count. Whatever. I'll just pick them out of the bags. I need them. Fuck. Sold my Korg monopoly for moving money and accidentally ended up with a new Google Pixel 9 in the deal. Never wanted a high-end dumb phone, but now I've got one. Well, it's got to be a better camera than this piece of shit. Samsung Galaxy 23. Worst camera in the business. Looks worse than the camera I had on the Galaxy 2. It's doing typical mess of stuff like squealing above 1 out of 10. Still got an iPhone 8, man. You must baby that thing. Enough chit chat on the big topics. Why are PCBs usually green? It's a good question. I don't know. I think initially because they were. But why they were, I don't know. I'm assuming like most stuff like that, it's probably because the chemical they used early on was just like it was easier or cheaper to make it out of green. Because you do get very early PCBs that are like blue and brown. Yeah, I'm not sure why the solder mask is green. It's the solder mask. If you take the solder mask off, it's just like cream colored, translucent fiberglass. Like, yeah, your typical fiberglass color, and that's the color of the resin, but it's the solder mask that's green. The production ones of these will be getting in black. Partially so people don't just chuck it on a flatbed scanner and reverse engineer it and make their own. I mean, if someone wants to reverse engineer it, it's what I've already done. To disguise the copper going green from oxidation. Yeah, maybe. Alright, what parts we got? R21. R21. R26. Boom. R51. R52. R55. R57. Starting again, R21. R26. R51. R52. I've just forgotten. R55. Where's R52? Down there. And R57. 21, 26, 51, 52, 55, 57, 21. This is tedious. Multiply this by 100. It's kind of Zen work though. It goes in the hole. It puts the solder on its skin. Or else it gets the hose again. Two. 57. Oh, 55. Oh. Need 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Yep. So we've got all them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Wait. 21, 26. 51. 55. 57. 52. Get in there, you arsehole. Alright, unhighlight them. What's next? Let's go for another big bag. Big bug. 100 of them. So I might just get them all out of the Ziploc bags because they're annoying. Might do a strain tomorrow. Alright, see you, Lyle. Take it, squeezy champ. Do you need a trade certificate electrical license to work on amps in Australia? Nope. First amp was a Walkman with a guitar input connected to the tape head leads. Wow. 72 mess as a brown board. Yeah, probably because it's gone on fire. Ooh, a bag within a bag. Resistor inception. And my first amp was a tape machine, a cassette deck as well. You plug straight into the mic inputs through the hi-fi speakers. Sounded terrible. Wanted to know why it didn't sound like the records, and that was my first foray into tone chasing, I guess you could say. Or else it gets the flux again, yeah. Seems solder mask is an epoxy that turns green when cured. Well, yeah, but you can get black, purple, blue. It's just a dye. Screen creates less eye strain, makes it easier to see every part of the PCB. Maybe. Is Lyle still here? Is it safe for me to talk about impedance mismatch? I'm sure Lyle will be open to talking about, damn it, impedance mismatch. It looks like a snake that ate a suitcase. PV Juice. No, PV Decade was my first real amp. You see what they're worth now? Some rumour was started that Queens of the Stone Age used one to record all their boxy ass guitar tones. I think he admitted that he made that up. Hi Brad, here in Croydon, chat just jumped. Here in Croydon, Victoria. Chat just jumped again. Don here in Croydon, Victoria. See you busy as usual. Yeah, Don. Here you go, mate. I've got those valves in order too. Hopefully they get here before the Christmas shipping issues stop. You know, if you build stuff, sorry, if you order stuff, I can't even speak. I don't know what I'm talking about. If you order stuff before December, say 20th, 15th, you generally get it this year. If you order stuff either locally or overseas after that date, you tend not to get it till the end of January. The shipping just clogs, and then they just play catch up for the first month or two of the year. All these boards going into a single 500 watt pentaphonic head. Yeah. Like to see the size of the transformer for that one. No vac trolls on this one at least, yeah. Yeah, well, this is the revision with the relays. Or the relay. There's only one. And they only use, like, I've put a dual pole one in because they're easy to source. And people are more likely to have them on hand. But it only uses one half of it. Jim, member for 9 months. Legend. Will you ever have other chassis than the 5E3 made? Yeah, absolutely. In the future, it's anyone's guess, but I do plan on building more stuff in the new year. Because I'm sick of working on amps that suck. I'd like to build some, put some out there that don't suck. As a repair tech, you see over and over and over and over and over and over again stuff not to do. So I thought, if I make an amp with none of the stuff not to do, it'd probably be a pretty good amp. Keith Richards used an acoustic guitar into a cheap mono cassette player for the Jumping Jack Flash and or Street Fighting Man. Really? Not many of them. 68k. Why have I only got 12? Thought I would have ordered them in bulk because 68k is a very common value for the input grid stoppers. Oh, chat, jump. Chat, stop jumping. First amp was a big valve console record player. Plugged into the phono input with some adapters and cranked it the hell up. I think it was like 8 or 9. Those decades were always the worst. Who was that, Admiral Quality? With the buffer pedal? Time for bed. Enjoy bed, Martin. Must be pretty cold over there now. What's the weather doing? Just got a big batch of rain. Any lightning in that? A little bit out west. Around Jenolan Caves. Mount David. Just share the desk cam. What the? That's a lightning tracker. We are here. There's lightning there. That's 10 kilometers. So it's probably like 100k away. And that's the radar. So we might get some lightning action later on. It's pretty much heading dead east. Anyway. She pissed off Lyle. Ah, well. It's pretty hard to piss off me because I'll freely admit I don't know what the fuck I'm doing pretty much 90% of the time. Handy little ziplocky bags. Ziplocky bubble wrappy bags. Might hang on to them for shipping stuff. Right, where are we? God, got a headache now. All right, let's do another big run. 100k, it's going to be a few of them. It certainly is. 100k, half watt. Seven times 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Must be getting a bit late in the States here. What time is it over there? Oh, I'll have a look here. It's only 10:08 Central Time. It's only beer o'clock. Oops. See how interesting this is, champs? This is why I was of two minds of whether to stream any board assembly, because yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep. I'll turn the soldering on and off while we're just inserting parts. I'd love to see the machines that do this automatically, the Panasonics, whatever they're called. Must have some serious serious jigs on the insertion head to make it all line up and stuff, and cut off the excess leads and blah 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 blah. A lot of variables there. A lot of stuff to go wrong, much less stuff to go wrong with surface mount. Is that noise suppression annoying when I'm not saying anything? You popping in and out? Alright, so half these are going to be plate loads. It does have two 20k plate loads on the input though. Oh, dead ass. You're going to need more soft seat. Hang on. Ow. Whoa, the artwork's coming along. Now this is the seat that sometimes decides to drop by itself. Hope it doesn't do that because it's super annoying. Oh, yep, it's doing it. Yep. It's time to get a new one. Oh my god. Okay, this seat's going in the bin. I wonder if I can get a new shock absorber for this chair. Because it's losing its gas or whatever. Is chat crashed? I haven't seen a new chat for like 10 minutes. Oh, yeah. It just froze and the chat restarted. Carrying on. I like your custom not taking yourself too seriously attitude a lot better. That's how I roll too, yeah. Well, you take yourself too seriously, you'll just bloody lose your mind. Brad, if you want the coordinates for Shitsville, nowhere I can send you. Shitsville, nowhere I can send you my home location. Been raining since 4 AM around Parramatta. Yeah, some lightning when it started. Yeah, we've copped quite a bit of rain already today. Have a quad of old Black Widows in the garage. We'll find them one day, but need reconing. Oh, would they be worth reconing there, Joe? Maybe if you've got a really good reconer, but I have a friend's 15-inch Black Widow that the coil rusted. Need to find the proper wire to rebuild the coil. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think that's gonna happen, mate. The coils come as a like a epoxy assembly. Yeah, I mean technically it could, but it'd just be like a project for the sake of the project. It'd be interesting, but don't think of it as a workable solution. These streams are great, adds life to the workshop. Spend whole days not actually talking to anyone sometimes. Yeah, well, that's why I started doing them, because I started doing them seriously in lockdown during COVID, because you'd go crazy just being in the workshop not talking to anyone all day. So I thought us techs can hang out. They have some really interesting automations and some hilariously simplistic ones. They have a sensor that checks to see if the operator at a particular station has picked up a paint marker. What are we talking about? Oh, hang on. Yeah, the chat just jumps. Different process, but I was able to tour the assembly plant for heavy-duty Dana axles a while back. My college bud is an industrial engineer in charge of the lines. Yeah, right. You can buy the hydraulic posts for those if it's an office chair style. Yeah. Probably go to the place I bought it from. I think they do replacements. There's nothing else wrong with the chair. Yeah, you can get them. They come in a box with a new chair. Really? I come in a box. Dare I ask what FYM stands for? It's for Fix Your Marshall, Admiral Quality. Read into that what you may. Fix Your Marshall. So, R1. It's a good bike made by Yamaha. 1000cc. Why isn't R1 at the front end? Because I just named these the exact same as the Marshall, so I would have named them going across the board this way, but because I wanted the designators to be the same as Marshall's schematic. You know what? I might do per component per board because it saves time looking for each resistor each time. So I'll just go bang, 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 R1, 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 and then move on to R2. I'm still playing with, yeah, what's the best way to assemble this stuff. R2. Where's R2? D2. Be funny if they were next to each other. R2, there we go. Come here. Next one's R22, so I'll just eye off the board while I'm putting R2 in and see if I can spot R22 in the process. There it is, spotted it. Multitasking, champions. I think this is probably quicker. Get in my belly! So when I assemble these on my holidays, I'm going to lay out probably like 20 boards and do them all at the same time. R23, R23, wherefore art thou? Not where I expected you to be, Miss Moneypenny. R23. R23. God, I just looked at it. There you are. I want to get all the resistors in before I go to physio, so I can do all the fun stuff when I get back. The stuff that feels satisfying because it makes you look like you got something done, like the valve sockets and all the caps. R23, R32's next. R32, there you are. Feel like I'm calling bingo. 32. How do you do, 32? 39. Smells like swine. 39, your mum is fine. 32. I think so too. $39. This takes too much time. For Michelle's netball fundraiser, they did drag bingo. It's funny as the stuff that they come up with for the numbers. R47, I'll take you straight to heaven. 47. Wherefore art thou? I think I need food. I'm starting to go shaky. 47, where are you? Should open the board layout and just control F it. There we go, R47. Directly below the hull. R47 is the gooch. Alrighty, it's all 100Ks. I think that was a bit quicker. What's next? 1.8K. Oh, it's directly above it on the spreadsheet. What do we need? 10. Let's check your chat. Oh, hiccups. Go from left to right and create a parts run sheet so you're not searching for the parts, then lay out the parts in picker boxes on the bench, populate multiple boards at once. I can't change the component designations 6 because it's adherent to the Marshall schematic, so that shoots that out of the water. But thank you for your advice. I would have re-designated all the components this way, and then things would be a lot easier to find, but because I'm sticking to the original component designators, that makes that not possible. Put C3 next to the pot. C3? What's C3? Control effort. C3. C3. Words match. Words. C3 is a 330 microfarad. That's 3300 microfarad filter for the DC heater, so I don't know what you're talking about. Do you have the part value screen on the board under the component? No, I was thinking about doing that. But then you've got like the power rating as well. Do you put that? I was thinking about doing that, but then I thought if I do that, it may make errors easier to make by putting the wrong power rating in the wrong place or something. I probably should do it for the next production run for the ones that people are going to build themselves. But you still sort of, oh, that's 100k. Okay, put 100k in. But you still need to get out the resistors and do them all at once. And I was worried that it might make the boards too cluttered to look at. I did consider everything. How do you make a room full of grannies say fuck? You yell out bingo. Good one. I don't mean change the designators. Look at the board, then note down the designators on a spreadsheet from left to right with the corresponding part value. What, like literally put R11 on the top and then R12 on the top? I think that'd be harder. You can read the part run sheet and move left to right across the board. Yeah, but if I do that, then I'm pulling the same values back out of the bin again over and over again. I'm going by the values. I want a bag of 100Ks. I want to use all 100Ks and then move on to the next value. That's the quickest way to do it. Lousy joke. I thought it was a good joke. Oh, just get to the point where the mustache is starting to go sideways again after old mate cut it back too far. What are we doing? 10 of them. 1.8k. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're halfway through the resistors, champs. Unhighlight. We'll get there, we'll get there. I do want to make it enjoyable too, because I'm the one that has to do it, so if I stress too much about the time, I'm just not going to enjoy it. I won't want to do it. But if I do it in a manner that is enjoyable, zen out a bull, I'll actually think of it as a relaxing thing to do. And I do like populating boards. It is, I wouldn't say fun, but it is like zen work. Yeah, totally. R14 and 15. Frankie boy, how you going, legend? What's happening? That's why I have all the parts in bins in front of you. That's the standard way of doing manual placements. It's quicker. So does that mean I have to have an individual bin for every, like R1's got a bin, R2's got a bin, even though they're the same value? Or like R1 and R15 have separate bins, even though they both might be 100k? Just, I'm not having a go here. I'm just trying to figure out what you're expressing over chat. I was just watching Rick Beato's interview. I've got to watch that one with Skunk Baxter, and he said he used to wind pickups on his mum's sewing machine. Funny you say that. I've got a old Singer sewing machine, foot pedal. I was thinking about turning it into a pickup winding rig. So, you know, it's like a burrito-powered pickup winder. Guitar tech is my zen thing. Not sure I could do it for a living, though, as I'm too lovingly calm and slow at it. Yeah, I can be like that. Populating a new is more relaxing than removing and replacing. And they're both more relaxing than trying to figure out what's gone wrong in the first place, especially if it's a layout issue. The counter is very important for winding. Yeah, I've got a Mojo Tone pickup winder here with a counter. I built a counter. No, you have a bin full of the same value, 100k in one bin, 220k in the other. I'm trying to figure out how that's different to what I'm doing now. So you're saying I should have a spreadsheet that's like R11, R12, R13, R19, R15, R16, R17, R18, R80, R79, R22. That down the spreadsheet because it's from left to right. Is that what you're saying? Then you read the sheet from left. Read the sheet from left to right. R17 is 100k, grab from 100k. R22 is 220k, grab from there. Okay, so have all the bins laid out. So I just go bang, 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 whatever value. Okay. So in that case, yeah, I could sort of do that, but it's complicated when they're like 3 components high. I guess you go from left to right preference, but then top to bottom preference. I'm also thinking of a way that's not going to break people's brain when they have to assemble it. If there's a lot of prep work for me, that's one thing, but I'm trying to sort of do this taking into account what it's going to be like if people are assembling their own as well. But yeah, I was going to get, pardon me, I was going to set up a production station at home and put all the bins on the wall, get the real little ones, because the large components in that I can use in the bags, but it's mainly the small passives that's the ones that you want to sort out the most efficiently. Skunk, he also has the world's creepiest goatee. It's like his mouth doesn't exist. He's just got a... I love looking at Skunk and just imagining he does... No voice, no sound. What do you mean? I can see it. I can see sound. Have I got no sound? Okay, problem at your end, Andy. Refresh the browser. You can't read that if you can't hear me. What am I getting messages for? Oh, it's 11:11. Must mean something, champions. Only happens twice every day. Where's? How you going, mate? I didn't see you there before. Hiding. You're hiding. You can see sound? If you take enough mushrooms, yeah, sure. Why not? R14, R15. Double check our values. Yep, 1.8k. 14 and 15, they sound like they are next to each other in the circuit because they're the same value. 14 and 15. No, they're not. Just coincidence. Coinky dinks. Oh, that's easy. You know what I might do? Since they're all up the end, I'll hang them all over. And just go bang, bang, bang. Boom, 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 boom. How. Well, the chairs stop sinking. Sometimes you just got to pump it up. Come on now, a few times, and then it stays good. Now I'm bending the leads outwards. Maybe I should be bending them inwards. Just feels a bit fiddlier. I played guitar so much last night that my fingers are sore. And I think that's a good thing. I haven't lost any skill. It just takes a while to warm up. I think my chord definitions, my chords and stuff are getting more defined slowly. 470k. R29. Ooh, almost selected a 470 ohm. That's it. That's how easy it is to fuck up, champions. Put a 470k in a 470 ohm. That would be probably the phase inverter tail. Wouldn't get much signal if you did that. 29, 30, 79, 80. Sweet ads, bro. Fuck off, computer. I have a spool of 42 gauge in case I finish my other projects. I think I have too many projects, yeah. Bought yourself Art of Electronics, designing audio power amplifiers for this end of year pagan holiday, yeah. If you fart after a Vindaloo meal, when you look at your skivvies the next day, you can see the sound. If you fart immediately after a Vindaloo meal, you're probably right. It's usually like in 6 hours or more. Yeah, I did pick up wine for a while, but that sounds like a job someone else can do, eh? I just had the shaft of my I've just lubed the shaft of my chair with WD-40 silicone, and now it's dropping way too fast. Silicone spray or silicone, yeah, anything spray silicone's off limits for everything, any area that I ever exist in, because I'm a spray painter. Silicone spray is the devil. R29, R30, R... Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 470 kilo ohm. Kylo. Sounds like a hip hop artist. This chat is rated M for male. Yeah, unfortunately. We need more diversity, champions. Sausage fest every time. Should be more plastic safe than oil-based lubes. It does dry. And it dries dry. Yeah, you get silicone anywhere near any spray painting equipment. You never know. You get fired on the spot for that shit. If you brought silicone spray to a workshop that has a spray booth, you get fired on the spot. If you've seen what silicone can do to a spray paint finish, you would agree. No amount of sanding gets rid of it. What? Brad, I just looked up those dog leg lead pliers on Amazon. Holy crap, from 200 to 350. Well, that's not right, Wes. That's, you know what that is? That's because they've got no stock. So the pricing, instead of showing no stock, because then you get derated on Google, they just jack the price up so no one buys them when they've got no stock. That's automatic. So they should be about a tenth of that, 20 to 35 US for the other ones I had, and these ones are actually cheaper even though they're cut off. We looked at the price before. They were like 20 bucks US or something. It's like $500 Australian. 29. Where is you? There you are. And your little mate next to you, R30. Your little champion. R29. R30. So I want to get all these finished today and test at least one of each type in the actual amp and confirm that the layout's good. And then order a fuck ton of them. A fuck ton. A metric. That's the measurement we have out here. A metric fuck ton. 470s, of course they would be next to each other, 470K, because they are interstage attenuators. 29 and R30, because it's a Marshall circuit. Style circuit. Don't copyright me. Don't make all this worth nothing. 79 and 80 would be right next to each other too, and probably further down the line. 79 and 80. There we go. That's attenuators as well. Next to each other again. It's a voltage divider, essentially. Uh, 79. Feeling fine. 79. Should have turned it into bingo. There's no reason I couldn't have run this as a bingo session. Fuck, I should do that for the next boards. We'll have an online bingo session, champions. I'll send you out the books. You can win a stubby cooler, which are now back in stock. Someone asked me about international shipping. I can't remember what I told them. I think I said ordering a single stubby cooler from the States. It's probably not the best financial decision. But hey, you do you, man. And I'll do your mum. Alright. 68K, there's only one. There is only one. R12. 5 of them. Break is over. Need to open another bucket of paint. Alright, get back to it. Total time capsule will have a 6K6 on route to complete the resto. 6K6. 6K6. Oh, what is that again? Is that a that's not a Compactron, is it? I forget. What's a 6K6, Frankie? Edify me. Refresh my memory. R12. R12. Into the depths we delve. R12. There's not much that rhymes with 12, eh? What else rhymes with 12? This is the hard-hitting content you come to the internet for. What rhymes with 12? I don't mind if your thumbs down the stream for that. 82K. Right below it, R3. R3. Take a whiz on a tree. R3. Yeah? Let me have a look. At the end of this, before I go to physio in half an hour, I'll come out and do... Yeah, not yet. It's still going, but I'll end it at 12 and we'll come out and have a look at it then. So you better hurry up. You should really mess with him and give him a blue nose instead of red. Doesn't have a nose. He's a noseless reindeer. 82K. Half watt. Carbon film. Oh, my chair's sinking again. Damn it. I should have stayed where I was. Lower power than 6v6, 6k6 used in Fender standalone. The Fender standalone reverb unit. I knew I heard of it from somewhere. It's going into the 6G15. Yeah, mad. I got asked for I'd like to build one of them a while back, but then he ghosted me. Can't beat the Fender reverb champions. Famous for a reason. R3. Rub your dick on a tree. R3. Oh, this chair's pissing me off. R3. Oh, what will be. Oh, the things you will see. $220K. R13, R37, R67, R69. 69. 220K, 1 watt. No, we just want the half watts. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this chair, man. I'm gonna go back to my hard ass chair, I think. I wonder if I can put this top on that chair. No, I don't need another project. Maybe I'll just drive a fucking screw right through the shock absorber. A big tech screw. It'll do the job. Charles E. Cheese to you. Frankie, you gotta tell me, where the fuck are you getting all the video intros? All the movie intros to your videos? Do you just like remember them from childhood and you go, oh, I'll find a bit of that? Or like, where are you getting them from? They're fantastic. They make me laugh every time, and you always find some funny ass song. I love it. I love it. Comedy champions. There's so many tech channels that are dry as shit. You need a bit of comedy and entertainment, but it can be really, when some people try it, it's just cringe as fuck. But you've got the sauce, Frankie. You got the sauce, mate. Your videos are funny as shit. You don't mind me calling you Frankie, do you? Hey, Frankie. Hey, I'm fixing amps here. And with your intro, Frank, when you said like it says like this episode on forgotten gear restorations. Was that Patrick Warburton's voice via AI, or was that actually you doing an impression of him? Because it sounds just like him. All right, R13. This fucking chair. I'm about to throw it through the wall. Come on. Oh my fucking god. Fuck off. Piece of shit. R37. Oh, physio. Thank you, calendar. R37. There we are. It's very pleasant in here with the air conditioning on. 58% humidity, 24 degrees. Perfect. 37. These are going to sell like hotcakes, champions. I hope so, anyway. Imagine if I listed them and just, like, no interest at all. Wouldn't that suck? Not think about that. I've got harmonicas now, champions. We're running Honer in various quality, well, you know, pricing levels. Diatonic. I went to say diatomic. That's yeah, fossils. R67. Oh, thought I had it there for a minute. R67. R67. Go and eat some Devon. R67. Am I blind or it's yeah, if it's horizontal, my mind doesn't get drawn to it. It's looking in vertical brain mode. Oh shit. Marine band. I don't think so. Hang on. I don't think they... Is Marine Band a brand or is it a series? We've got Silver Star, which are the cheap ones, and Special 20. I basically said to them, what are the best sellers? And then give us a bunch of keys. Give us the top 20, is what I said. Top 20 best sellers. And then if they need anything other than that, we can sort them out. That's the Special 20 Progressive. 89 bucks. So they're the top class ones. And then you got the little cheapies for the little carry bag. Free online. Carry bag? Carry case. Free online lessons. I could use them. Show you how to use your tongue. Proper tongue technique. You can learn that on the internet, apparently. Better put it back with the correct key. B flat and C. You alright? Sweaty? Is it hot out there? It's so nice in here though. What is it, like 30 something out there? And still raining? It says it on the sign. 24? Is it only 24 out there? Oh, shit. I don't think that sign's very accurate, eh? $35 plus tax. Is that American though? Remember, pretty much double it. We were almost at parity around 2021. And now we're fucked. It's minus 1C there. Jesus. For you. It's Fix Your Marshall, Joe, unofficially. but I think we all know what it means because I'm so funny. I've just been building another Messer cab for a guy in Queensland. You know what? I've got a Messer cab that I built. Just came in. I built this for the bloke with a removable back. There it is. I did the I did the cane. So that was a cab that I built for him. It's got black mesh behind the cane so you can't see it. See the speaker. He got his own boogie badge. He got it recovered. He ordered a black one, but then he got someone to recover it with a snake skin to match his head. But the back is removable. So there I've got a rebated join, about 20mm wide. Then the screw goes into threaded inserts. And you can remove the top. You can have it a convertible cab, open or closed back. I think that's going to be my design going forwards for all my cabs. A couple of screws. It's got some foam tape in there to seal it, and you can just remove the back. But yeah, he just brought it back because he wants to try another speaker in it, so I'll change the speaker out for him. 69. Dinner for two. Everybody eats. All right, next. 1 meg. It's going to be a few of them. -1 is nothing. We've been lucky so far. Toronto tends to get pretty mild weather on the north side facing the lake. North side of the lake, sorry. Buffalo on the south is pretty famous for huge blizzards, lake effect, prevailing winds from northwest. Well, there we go. I had to add the fan and reverb tank holes. Oh, yeah, yeah. You're a pro carpenter. I'm just an IT guy. Don't forget to ping me, Brad. We'll set you up with licenses for the plug-in products. Hey? That's all right, man. I'll pay for whatever I take off you. I don't want free stuff, man. I want to support you if I buy your product. It would be cool to play with them, but I'm a shit keyboardist. I'm a shit keyboardist. I just fuck around with the arpeggiator and shit and just make plinky, funny, silly noises. I'm like a hack. I've earned it. Thank you, man. But if I get anything off you, I want to pay for it. Same with you, Alex. Stop sending me free shit. No, you don't send me free anything, do you, officially, on the record? I think I'm okay. 220k. Where's the 1 megas? 10 mega. 1 mega. There we go. R11 to R59. Jeez. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 80. So it's almost easy to... I've ordered 114. There must be 2 bags. They must have used up stock from one bin and then... No? I actually ordered 114. Why? Whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hang on, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. What do I need? Yeah, 20. Alright, so that's 40. Yeah, that's what we need. Alrighty then. Brad, I know this would be a lot of work, but for safety's and RMA's sake, maybe you should pack components in bags. There's resistors, top row, caps, top row. Meh. Taught me good. I'm ready to get electrocuted. Actually, that's Uncle Doug's fault. What did Uncle Doug shock himself? Print the color bands on the PCB. Yeah, I'll just get my paintbrush out. Technically, I don't send you for shoot. You keep giving me money, so I'm going to. It's the way business works. You send me something, I send you money. Yeah, if you really want to buy them, do it before the year end. Everything's currently 60% off. Ooh. Can I put a link up to that? Check out. Hang on. I love your name, by the way. Admiral Quality, sir. Here's his page. There you go, champions. Check out his plugins. All TSL boards looking good. Well, these are 2 channels, so technically these are DSL boards. But yeah, pack all the components in olive oil. Yeah, why not? Dip your bread in it. To make it easier for newbies, if they fuck up when they get the last one, they'll know there is something wrong. Paint and build amp by numbers. Yeah, I don't like that though, because if anything goes wrong, they're fucking hooper duped. Because if they don't know anything about electronics and something goes wrong, well, they're it's a non-starter. Admirable Quality a couple of times in the same week that we were picking stage names for the band, so that's me. Admiral Quality. Paint all the components black, yeah. It's like the boutique builders that put black paint on everything or heat shrink. Thanks for spamming for me. No problem, mate. I'm gonna go soon. Speaking of not knowing anything about electricity, should I put an FX loop in my first build to just get it working, then considering it later? Yeah, probably do that, Jim. And then you can get modules from Alex, Serious Amplification. Alex put your link up to the FX loop board. You can retrofit them. Like all the noobs blowing up transformers with the Origin drop-in boards. Yeah, what are they doing? Did you get to the bottom of that, Alex? What do they do? They plugged in the power connectors wrong? That's on them, dude. You can only show them so much. As a fellow noob, build the right way first, then mod. Yeah, that's right. Get it working first, get it purring, and then modify one thing at a time. Don't do multiple mods at once, because if something goes wrong, you don't know what you did. I ordered the effects board from Jason. Well, I think that was designed by Alex anyway. from memory. Correct me if I'm wrong there, Alex. That's a lot of 1 megas. Here's a tube amp, valve amp. Shorting one of the wines for the HT supply. White and blue together. Oh my god. That'll do it. Did they try and blame you for it? Oh, your board's wrong. I've worked on big ass rooftop units like that. Seriously, had all black wires. Well, they're black once they burn, aren't they? For your convenience, numbered. Admiral quality. Admiral was the name of house. Really, Victor? Wow. Was that just over there in pineapple land, or not pineapple? What do you grow in? I don't know. Hawaii. Jason still uses Zenas for ESD. It's like I thought it wasn't ASD, was it? I thought it was level limiting. For your Marshall 2000 board suit, what models? DSL and TSL 100 or DSL 50, I believe. DSL 50, I need to confirm the differences. TSL 60, not compatible. DSL 401, not compatible. All right, into it we go. R11. Poke my tongue out. That's what I've been doing wrong all morning. Poke my tongue out. Can't do tricky stuff without poking your tongue out. It's asking for trouble. R18. R18. Kick him in the peen. R18. R20. Your mum gets plenty. R20. Am I ever going to grow up? I don't think so. R27. Your brother's name's Bevan. R27. R36. Your mum loves magic tricks. R36. Wherefore art thou? There you are. R53. I kind of need to pee. R53. R54. Don't slam the door. R59. I've got nothing. Get in my hole. Oh, demonetized. Gonna be really tempting once I've had like 100% success rate on these things to just stop testing them. So I'm not sure what the testing process will be once I've knocked out like 20 of them with no issues. Be tempting to stop testing them, but 59 something divine. You sunk my battleship. 53 first ride on your mum is free. Have you been to bingo lately? You'd be a good caller outer. I think I'll get kicked out. I even have the schematic and layout available to download too. What was that? Oh, yeah, he's giving the link. Yep, sweet. Gotcha. Growing up will kill you. True. It'll be 57 the end of Jan. Yeah, that's quite enough, thank you. I love how immature we all are. You never grow up. Brad's Guitar Garage. Oh, why did that click? You are sitting in a pile of uranium and keep adding to the pile. I'm going to get banned from Alphabet entirely. What? Resistance is futile. R59, your ohms are mine. Just think about it, champions. One day these are going to be in amplifiers, cranking out some thrash metal. Some pop punk, God forbid. Alright, what's next? I'm going to go in like 7 minutes. 47k. Let's unhighlight them before I get confused. 40. What? Hang on. 47k. 47k. There is only 10 of them. 40 and 41. For some reason I bought 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once we get the resistors out of the way, everything will just rip by after that. Resistors and the diodes are the tedious part. Everything else is like bang, 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 done. And we'll go on to the 3-channel ones. I probably won't stream them. Kind of want to catch up on some YouTube watching, viewing, podcasty stuff. So probably do that this afternoon with the 3-channel ones. Just try and chill out after the hectic week it's been. And get some testing happening tomorrow. I'm going to be working 7 days for the rest of the year, unfortunately. 40, 41, R40 and 41. There you are. Whose crazy idea was this? 6 months ago, if I convinced myself that I would be designing and building these boards for sale, I wouldn't have believed myself, would have. Bullshit. You won't get that done. Well, I got it done. Pull the other one, Brad. That's what your mum said. It's time to go, I think, champions. It's getting ridiculous. Oh, I dropped it in the hole. Fucking 41. So long. Where do you go? 40 and 41 done. One and done. Save the power ones till later because I want to form the leads of them, lift them off the board a little in case we have a short in the front end or, you know, on the screen grid. Not screen grid because that's a big heavy one, but on one of the preamp nodes, if you have a short, you might burn a resistor there. So we'll lift them off the board a little. Let's just get all the resistors done, then we'll call it for the day. Video-wise, anyway. I'll show you the artwork out the front. What are we looking at? 680k. There's only one of them per board. Actually, they are not on this board. They're a different value from memory. They're at 470k on the 2-channel. So we don't need them at all. Moving on to the half-watt 22k. There's only... Did I not? Oh no, they're one watt. Never mind. 3.9k. Am I missing some parts? $470 ohm. Do I not have 470 ohm? I might have some missing parts here. Complication. I've got some in stock. I'll dig them out, but yeah, I don't know what happened there. If we dropped the part number. 44 and R68. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come up with a bingo call for R44.
R44.
Yeah.
Well, there's no...
R44. Slam the door.
44, eat some more.
44, eat some more.
44,
It's not
down to the core.
down to the core.
Metal to the core.
Metal core. Metal core for goth whore.
What time's your appointment?
12:30.
Oh, it's 12.
Yeah, I gotta head off.
I'll just put the back in 15 minutes. You'll be back by 1:30.
Oh, have you got to go?
I'll leave it at 1.
Just shut at 1. Just put it up on Google. I might be back by 1. I'll,
That's what I thought. I mean,
maybe not.
I'll be back by
I'll
1.
probably grab some lunch, so probably not. But we've had no one today anyway. It's raining. You don't get customers when it rains.
And they're all gone to the plaza.
Yeah. R44, R68. R44,
Metal core.
big greasy haul. R44.
Putting greasy holes into it. R46.
Big bag of dicks. We've been coming up with them all Arvo or morning.
All your friends.
Yeah, me and all my friends over here. I'm not actually streaming. I'm just talking to myself. I just made up that I'm a live streamer, so you don't realise that I'm
So
just
I don't talk to you.
insane and talk to myself all day.
So I don't have to talk to you. So you don't. I don't talk to you and annoy you.
That's right. Yep, I'm streaming. Go away.
You should see. It looks so good.
What does?
Her drawing.
Oh yeah, I'm about to
Oh, yeah,
I'm about to
show
close the software and then bring the phone out.
Yeah. I asked her if she.
Where is my phone? There it is.
We can put her photo with it. She's like, yeah, Mum puts my photo on Facebook. I'm like, yeah, but I'm asking you, do you want your photo on Brad's,
Yeah.
Uncle Brad's page?
Consent.
She's like, yeah, that's fine. Put it on my phone. I'm just checking. And then Uncle Brad's page.
Yeah. You got to get her to sign a disclaimer, a waiver. 68. Just joking. 68.
Put your swan.
Where'd ya? Where'd you go?
To the press office.
All right.
Put your swan after your tea.
Thank you. What are you doing afterwards? Are you coming back here? Oh, okay. 68. I forgot that it was a baby shower. You know me. I don't remember anything. You can tell me secrets, champions, because I literally forget them 5 seconds later. With everything going on. I've got better memory when I'm not so slammed with work. $68. Alrighty then. Last of the half watts. Last of the Mohicans. 1K. You right there, champ? Cut tape. I tried to order them in just bulk, which is just thrown in the bag. But some of them weren't available in that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, just on last batch. See you, Admiral. Oh, crap, she's stomping around up there now. Eavesdropper. Thought I was going to harp you. What, like play some harp? I'm not opening them because I've got to sell them. I've got some Lee Oscars at home though. Andy's back. Going on, legend. I'm about to cut the stream off. Brad's Guitar Garage. So I can tell you about my time traveling basement and you won't tell. Yeah, you can literally tell me any secrets and I won't remember anything. There's too much going on, so my brain doesn't retain information unless it's important or a threat to my life at the moment. Getting dragged in about 16 different directions by 16 different people with 16 different motives at any given time. So, yeah, I don't remember much at all. It's all, every day is just a big blur. Mark Smith, I was recently in Sydney with friends and thought about heading to check out BGG, but decided it would be too creepy with their awning plus tourist bar. It's just a shop, man. Like, you can come in and have a browse. It's not a problem. It's not creepy. I've had a few people, YouTube people, pop in and just say good day, and it's cool. As long as you don't want to hang around for like 45 minutes and talk, because I'm pretty busy. Don't forget to sleep and eat. Yeah. Eating's a massive inconvenience at the moment. I'm trying to do groceries for the shop, just so I've got stuff to eat here without having to go anywhere through the week. But that requires organisation, and I'm not very good at that either. Yeah, it's a public business. It's a store open to the public. Oh, dead ass. Actually, I better get going. So let's run through that now. Tone Talk has started up. Good timing. Good timing. So let me switch it over to the phone. So I'll be right with you in a sec, champions. The stream will go dead for a sec, but I'll be back. Hi, champions. Tell me when you got me. I've got the chat up. Got the chat up. All right, tell me when you've got me. Can I go ultra wide? Hello. There we go, ultra wide. Tell me when you got me. I'm on. Excellent. So here's the shop, ultra wide angle. This is the fucking chaos at the moment. Here's the storeroom. All the jobs I've got to get finished before the end of the year. That's the finished wall. And this is the... Oh my god. I just depressed myself. Here's my little workstation. There's my computer. There's my cameras. There's my lights, you know. This is the action. Tell me if the stream's playing up. It looks a bit jumpy from this end, but I think it might be a frame rate issue. Yeah, I've got two of my amps I'm fine-tuning for sale. Testing the Tube Amp Dr. Silencer there. More incoming stuff that's got to be put back together. There's the Vox I've been working on. I've got a Luxman there, which has got to get finished this week, but this week's over. So, got a diesel D4. D4? Yeah. It's got to look at all the controls, champs. As an unelected speaker for the group, we would like a demo for a full build. We really would like a demo for a full build. Like an amp build. I've got some Voxy bits and pieces out there for an AC30, which I might build. That might be the next project. Here's the shop, champions. I'll just clean the lens. A little bit hazy. So yeah, this is the public shop. So don't hesitate to come out and have a browse. Got picks and accessories, anti-ball stuff, Faith acoustics. There's the kitchenette where all the magic happens. Mark base. There's a Marshall cab which came with one of the JCM2000 heads. Straps. Got the Christmas tree with the dead Katie's on there. It's the ornaments. A demo for the FYM2000. Yeah, I'm gonna do a video tutorial on how to build it and put it together and blah blah blah. There's the old straps, Brad's Guitar Garage. Made in Sydney, genuine leather. Amp wall. Here's the girls working on the artwork. That's the harps, some percussion. We're playing. I'm going to get copyright strike now because Baroness is playing over me. I'm just going to turn it down, but I'm going to talk over it the whole time. There we go. More straps. Just the cheapies, but they've still got branding. They didn't charge me any extra for the branding, which was awesome. Pedals, got some Maxons there. The analog gear. Don't have any modelers yet. Don't know if I'm going to go down that route or not. Oh, fuck, there's a guitar there. Got the stubby coolers in stock. $10. String wall. That's the office. Cables. Pro audio stuff. Cables. Accessories up here. So yeah, this is the shop. Got some studio monitors, a couple of turntables. I'm going to increase the range and have a dedicated stand for that. Allen and Heath stuff, digital mixers, quick lock bits and pieces. We quick lock dealers. Got some analog Allen and Heaths as well. There's a gap there because I've got a few that need to be restocked. One of them, I'm getting some Velcro bags made up by Glove Covers, who do my amplifier covers. So I lent them a mixer to get the dimensions. Got a hand wired Vox there, brand spanker. I'm gonna maybe do a video on cherrying out one of them, making it a fucking weapon. It's a little bit, oh, this, it could do with some improvements. A beautiful day here, eh? So here's the artwork they've been doing. There's always one dickhead. Fuckwit! You can fucking kill someone. Hey, Santa. He looks pissed. Did he fall over drunk?
Yeah, he squashed a present.
Squashed a present? Oh.
He's got metal hands.
Oh, yeah. That's awesome. And Rudolph. Looks happy. He's got all the noses from the other deer that he's slain as a sign of his dominance. Yeah, so yeah, beautiful day today. Here's the van. It's the Bang Bus. And that's the shop. For anyone who hasn't seen it before. Mercury and magnetics. Sure. Yeah, we do DB Technologies, PA stuff. Big powerful assholes. 18-inch sub, monster. We did QSC for a while, but I wasn't real happy with the feature set, the pricing, and the parts availability for repair. So we moved over to DB Tech. QSC had massive issues with availability during COVID, whereas DB Tech didn't. So we moved over to them. And here's the workshop where I hang out and make you little videos. So take it, Squeezy Champions. Thanks for joining us. I'm going to go back to Mercury Expensivics. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to go back to these when I get back from physio. I'm going to go lie to my physiotherapist and tell him, yeah, I've been exercising. He'll know. So take it, Squeezy Legends. Stay warm, stay cool, whatever.